Claudia Quijada is doing all she can to make sure everything seems normal for her children. But the immigrant from El Salvador says news that her protected status is ending is frightening.
My kids, they say, "Mama, what's going on if you will back and there?" And I say, I don't know yet. So they worry about that.
16 years ago, Quijada came to the U.S. without documentation, but was allowed to stay and work legally, thanks to a 1990 law to help individuals from nations facing extreme conflict or disaster.
Almost my half life in here, so it's really hard thinking if we back in there because we don't know what we're doing there.
Quijada says she's luckier than many now facing possible deportation. She should be able to stay in America by marrying her longtime boyfriend.
So now probably it's gonna be the next step to get married and apply for her green card, you know, by me. You know?
But Quijada's two sisters are among the tens of thousands of Salvadorans with temporary protected status, or TPS, who could be deported to a country they left many years ago. The consul here says that if and when the TPS holders do have to return home to El Salvador, they'll do their very best to help facilitate what will likely be a very difficult transition for many.
Probably a lot of people doesn't have family anymore or doesn't have a place where to go back and live.
Consul Manuel Castillo reiterated a statement by El Salvador's Minister of Foreign Affairs, saying since the policy doesn't officially change until mid-2019, they're optimistic a deal can be done to avoid mass deportation.
These new 18 more months will be the opportunity to continue working with the United States government to create different alternatives to our people here in the United States and to identify the possibility of an alternative that made them stay and live here.
Meanwhile, for longtime residents like Quijada, life is on hold. She wants to open a restaurant with one of her sisters, but can't until she knows they can both stay in the country they call home. MacCarthy, TRT World, Denver.